Talk about diversion. I mean, tell me how you battled diversion. Tell me about the book. Just to do, let's do a little thing on your book.
The main thing, how you battle diversion, number one, you support companies that take a stand, a firm stand against it. And now, by me, a firm stand is not just lip service, Joe Santy telling you Dennis Bernard products will never be diverted. It's you going out and you're not physically seeing them on a store shelf. And the other thing that you have to make people aware of is that the pricing in the salon for anybody's product tends to be $2 to $3 and even more inexpensive in the salon than it does at somebody that's diverting.
You're saying that the diverted product is more expensive or less expensive?
It tends to be more expensive.
Well, clients don't realize that. It's the obligation of the salon owner and the stylist to let the client know that it's actually cheaper in the salon.
Correct, but what I like to think, what I tell most of the stylists that I get in front of, you grow, Dennis Bernard right now incorporated is a small company. You get behind a small company and you grow with them. So that way you are guaranteed 10, 15 years of untainted growth, especially when you have, I mean, Dennis is touchable. Dennis is at 60 shows a year. You can go up to him, you can talk to him. And his father was in the industry. Dennis started the industry when he was 5. His father, I could remember, I don't want to say the name of the company, but it's a popular barber company from way back when. If I could say the name, they're probably all out of business or dead by now. But I remember the first time he told me the story of his father seeing the talcum powder that was in the drugstore that they carried in the barber shop. It turned him totally off. I mean, again, you grow with a company that believes in non-diversion, but don't let them just pay you lip service. Hold them to the task. When you walk down that department store, that grocery store, the companies that are holding to the task, like Dennis Bernard, you don't see their product on the shelf.
What's the name of your book?
The book is called Passionate Salon Professionals. And it's by a great guy, Dr. Lula Sansi, and yours truly.
Very cool. And there's also a very special foreword in it, or testimonial in it.
There's a beautiful testimonial by a beautiful blonde that I know. I mean, Maggie is very special to me, number one.
That's right. Here the mag.
Two reasons, and it has nothing to do with hair. It has nothing to do with modern salon. What I like about people is when somebody's beautiful on the outside, that's one thing, but when the inside matches the outside, that's what it's all about. It's just like this industry is not about money, because I can assure you, AJ behind me and I are not getting paid to be here today. We are here today.
Oh, don't spill our secrets.
Oh, we can't.
There's AJ. Hey, AJ, say hello.
We do this because we absolutely love the industry and we enjoy sharing with our peers, the knowledge and education we've gotten over the years. And one thing I do, Maggie, when I get up in the morning, first thing I say to myself before I hop out of bed is, when you're green, you're growing. When you're ripe, you rot. And that was told to me by Arnold and Robert Zegarelli. It was the first hair show I had ever attended when I was a 19-year-old boy in beauty school. And now that I'm 29,
ish. 29 again.
Yeah, plus another 24 years, 25 years, 26 years. It's always stuck with me. But always have the mind of a student, and you can never go wrong in this industry.
Whoa, that's wonderful advice. Thank you. Before we go, one thing, I'm going to zoom in on your beard. Give us a little profile shot. What is there a name for this kind of facial hair?
Yes, this kind of facial hair is called as you gray, and it gets too white in certain areas. You just cut it out, and it happens to have a very cool look.
It is a very cool look.
I get stopped in airports for this beard, which is amazing.
Really?
Yes.
What do they say?
They want to know what kind of blades do I use to cut it with, which everybody thinks it's an electric. And here's a cheap plug for Gillette Fusion blades. And I use a Fusion, and I just keep it nice. It's just something that, came as I grade. It's a true story. As I grade, I cut away the whiter pieces, and unfortunately, it's all white now, and this was the end result.
Oh, it's very cool. And if you were going to color it, of course, you'd throw in some TCA and do it quickly.
Some TCA, and I would use a nice demi-permanent color of 5 level for those of you out there.
Well, it looks great. Again, thank you so much for shooting with us today. Thanks for giving us the time, and good luck the rest of today.
Thank you, Maggie.
Okay, thanks.
The right price is $5.99.
$5.99 to salons,
right.
And the suggested retail?
$11.97.
And what are the odds we're going to see this bad boy in Loehmann's?
The odds of you seeing any of Dennis's products in any retail market. You got to remember, you're talking Italian from Philly. Actually, I was born in New York, and the company is owned by all Italians from Newark. You won't see this product anywhere. This is
Or
the
some-
hair care mob.